Good morning, everybody. It's an energy and water week, right? So we need a lot of energy to make a change in our society. And this is, I think, everybody's aim to make a difference. And that's why we are on this planet, being sent on this planet. We've taken birth on this planet. So for the next 20 minutes, what I want you all to do is just try and get at least one or two nuggets from the region and from what we are going to discuss today. Let me commence with the topic itself, sustainability, a leadership challenge. Yeah. What does it mean to be sustainable? Essentially, break even. Whatever you create, it should generate enough revenues to cover the costs and the nominal investments. The pundits, the MBA professors, the consulting companies will all tell you that it starts with the same word, right? They will give you a million ways to achieve this break even with various different philosophies. But that's not what we are here to discuss today. We are here to discuss a different definition of sustainability. And it starts with the same word, just scale it up a little. Break even, but how do we ensure that the earth is capable of generating enough resources to cover everyone's requirement? Does the earth have the ability to sustain? There are no easy answers. Business leaders are increasingly recognizing the gravity of the problem, and they are finding themselves powerless to make a real impact beyond their own organizations. So what happens, I represent a company. We do a lot of energy management and renewable energy here in the region. So business leaders, we go to them and we present the executive with authoritative data, analysis. We give them time to decide. We give them a lot of questions to ask us, and we come up with answers for them. However, the conclusion is we are meeting a deadlock every single time. The current business models, the economic paradigms are set to lead us into an ever-increasing social and biophysical risk. So what can we do about this deadlock? Firstly, would it look for an organization to go beyond internally? You keep looking inside the company, seeing what to do, how do I change? Or do I look outside? Everybody starts very well-meaning, but then we end up in a deadlock and come in each other's way. So how do we mitigate this is what we are going to look at. Harvard Business Review, some time ago, did a survey of 194 leaders of 194 countries. And they had 74 questions asked to these 194 CEOs. I want you to take a minute and look at what were the top 5 that emerged in terms of leadership qualities that are needed for a leader to make a change. The first one, if you see there, strong ethics and safety. The employees in your company have to feel safe. If you're leading a change within your organizations, one, you need to be full of integrity and ethics, well-meaning, good intent, and the employees have to feel safe because there's going to be change. Apart from that, of course, organizing, learning, growth, connection, and belonging were the other leadership traits that were essential. Let me introduce you now to a CEO. Let's call him Mr. Crane. Okay? We have done about 40 different energy-saving projects in the region. I've combined 4 different industries into Mr. Crane. And why Crane, if you ask? It's the name of a bird as well. Okay? And I'm a bird watcher, so that explains. His company is called Highland International. Let's assume that he has 600 employees and across 6 countries. So it's a global company. Now, what were the issues of Mr. Crane? There was increasing competition, reducing margins, employee turnover, and the happiness quotient of his people, he saw them reducing. However, His task was to decrease the cost, increase the revenue, enhance his brand, and reduce the risks. Very typical. Is there any leader who doesn't want these right here? I don't think so. We all want this as a leader to achieve it for our organizations.